Hey guys, it's Marshall from Going Gear. We're here at SHOT Show 2012 in Las Vegas. Here with Kyle Peter. He's a sales rep for Adventure Medical Kits. Makes some really cool stuff. How you doing today, Kyle?
Real good.
I was wondering if you could show us some products.
Yeah, today we have the new SOL Escape Bivy. We've been making bivvies in our SOL line for a number of years, but we're really excited to be shipping the brand new SOL Escape Bivy in 2 weeks' time now, in February. We have a heat reflective emergency bivy that's waterproof, windproof, and the greatest thing about this, and its claim to fame, is it is breathable. So the time for compromise is over. No more waking up in your own condensation and sweat. We have a fabric that will now breathe. Coupled with a quarter length side zipper and a draw cord closure on the hood. Allows you to seal up the bivy sack so you can weather out any storm.
It actually has a surprisingly comfortable feel to it. I mean, it's definitely a lot better than the kind of space blanket feel that a lot of the bivvies have on the market. This one actually, it doesn't feel too bad. It's got kind of a soft feel to it.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Lightweight at only 8.5 ounces. You know, fits in the palm of your hand. There's no reason you shouldn't go on any overnight trip without one of these in your pack. So here we have the SOL Survival Medic by Adventure Medical Kits. It comes in a waterproof, reusable Ziploc closure bag, and we have some contents list printed on the back so you know what you're getting inside and for restocking your kit. Not only do we have some essential survival supplies in here, we also include some medical supplies. At 4 ounces, this is a kit you should always have in the bottom of your pack, in your pocket, in the car, kind of everywhere. So as far as survival items go, we're including our one-person emergency blanket made of our heat sheets material. We have our Slim Rescue Howler whistle, Firelight fire starter, good for over 1,000 strikes. Our tinder. Of course, we could never make a survival kit without a nice mini roll of duct tape.
I love that stuff. Survival
compass. And then our basic medical supplies are really a great bonus to the survival kit. I mean, we have some knuckle bandages, regular bandage, antibiotic cream, and some medications as well. And then large antiseptic towelettes. And of course, like any good Adventure Medical Kit product, we have a full instruction manual here with information on starting a fire, signaling, water collection and purification, and how to kind of survive your situation and survive outdoors longer.
What's the retail price on one of these?
$15.
That's really reasonable. That's not bad at all.
It's not bad at all. We find that that's really the lowest price we would want to produce a survival kit at.
Sure.
You know, anything lower than that it really becomes a toy or a single-use item.
But you have the high-quality components. I mean, you have the stuff that you sell by itself as individual items, as nice individual items. So it's nice to see all that in a kit together.
Exactly, and if you add up the individual prices for each one of these things, you're going to go over $15 probably twice.
Sure, yeah, definitely.
Here we have the Wound Medic by Adventure Medical Kits. It's a basic kit that retails for $10 that gives you all the supplies you need to clean and close wounds. And it comes in a waterproof, resealable, dry flex bag. So when you're ready to open it, you give it a tear right here. And then you have your closure right there. So if you need to seal it up, you just give it a little pinch and you have a watertight kit.
So opening it up doesn't ruin anything. You're just opening up the packaging, basically.
Exactly,
you still
yeah.
have the watertight seal.
Yeah. So we can open that up. So this kit is pretty unique in the fact that, we call it backcountry stitches. So,
sure.
Band-Aids, medications, those are kind of ubiquitous, but you'd be hard-pressed to find an irrigation syringe like this to irrigate a wound, which is one of the first steps in cleaning the wound. You want to flush the wound out with probably ½ liter of water, and you always want to do it in a downward fashion to get rid of all the debris and everything and flush it out of the wound. We include some povidone iodine solution for cleaning, as well as a number of different antiseptic towelettes.
That's a lot of antiseptic towelettes.
Yeah, very important. It's good for cleaning your hands as well. So then what we use as the backcountry stitches is our wound closure strips. I think another name a lot of people know these as is steri strips. But they're basically strips of tape that have a really strong thread filament that runs through them. So the way you use these is you kind of rip off one end like that, and they're really sticky, and you can peel them off like this, and like, can I use your hand here?
Sure, I'm unfortunately very familiar with these.
Yeah, so if you had a gash running this way, you know, we'd go like this, secure that on one end, and close the wound by pulling like this and securing at the other end. So we could do that all along the way. We also include a sticky substance called skin tack.
Looks like it holds in place pretty well.
Yeah, it does. And if we used a skin tack, it'd hold, you know, it'd hold even better. It'd probably hold so well you couldn't get that off right here while we're at the show. So that's what you're getting with the wound medic. And of course, true adventure medical kit fashion, we have complete instructions on cleaning and closing the wound right here.
Cool, useful little kit.
Yeah. Here we have Adventure Medical Kit's Dental Medic. It's complete first aid for your teeth. There's probably nothing that can derail a trip when you lose a tooth or lose a cavity filling. In the kit we have basic dental supplies, cotton rolls, floss, as well as some oral pain relief, and take care of your pain. Yeah, when the lightning bolt strikes your filling, this is the kit you want.
Oh, I was pointing at the tea. I like the bag of tea.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Tea is actually a natural pain relief for your teeth.
Nice. You have another little guy over here?
Yeah, and then we also have the repackaged Pocket Medic. Real basic kit you should really never leave the house without. Fits perfectly in a purse or the bottom of a backpack and has those basic supplies like tweezers and band-aids and moleskin for your blisters.
So for basic bumps and scrapes kind of stuff.
Exactly, yeah, real basic.
Hopefully you need this instead of the wound closure one.
Yeah, I would rather have one of these injuries.
Yeah, no kidding.
Today I'd like to talk about the new SWAT tourniquet that we're including in our largest Sportsman Series kit, the Grizzly, which will be due out later this summer, probably August 2012. Real simple tourniquet to use, can be used on small children, pets, to up to a 400-pound person. Long enough for that, wide enough so we're not doing any permanent damage. And as we open up the tourniquet a bit here, we see what the SWAT stands for, which is stretch, wrap, and tuck. That first step, the stretch, is really important. There's some diagrams on here that allow you to know that you have the right amount of tension on the tourniquet. Essentially, the goal is to make this pattern here look like this checkerboard pattern, and these ovals and diamonds look like these circles and squares. So if I was to apply this tourniquet on Marshall, I would first begin by just loosely wrapping it on itself. And what happens there is it kind of acts as a little grip. So then I could start to pull tight.
That hurts so bad.
And what I'm doing now is looking for that checkerboard pattern and getting those ovals into circles.
It's pretty much holding itself in place already.
So right there, that's what I'm looking for. And I don't want to go too tight on Marshall here because it is a real tourniquet.
My hand's kind of tingly.
So we have the stretch, wrap, and the tuck. You leave yourself enough room there, and you give yourself a small tuck like that, and the tourniquet's going to stay. I probably didn't do the prettiest job there, but
it's still pretty effective. You have my testimonial.
And to loosen, you go like that and release the tourniquet. You can also use this as a pressure dressing just by not stretching it as tightly. and completely reusable. Just fold it right back up and wash it off and use it again.
So that comes with the Grizzly kit, you said?
Exactly, the Grizzly, yep.
Okay, cool, thank you.
So here we have the SOL Sport Utility Blanket. What we wanted to do is create a 5x7 reflective tarp, ground cloth, emergency lean-to, shelter, wood hauler, 1,000,001 uses. That was basically 6 times stronger than what was currently out on the market, 5 times more reflective, and 15% lighter. And what we came up with is a product that's made in the USA that meets all those requirements. We have a sample of one right here that's not colored SOL orange yet.
So this is a prototype version?
Exactly, yeah. So as you'll see, we have a really thin, lightweight material, yet incredibly strong. And again, it's 5 feet by 7 feet, so it's kind of hard to completely open here.
Grommets on the corners?
Grommets on the corners and the ridge line as well. Right there. So I know when you're building a lean-to, it's always important to get your ridge line nice and taut.
Yeah, definitely. Looks nice enough to go take a nap back there.
Yeah, and if you're cold, it'll reflect 90% of your body heat.
There you go. It's not very cold in here, though. All right, Kyle, thanks for your time.
Yeah, no problem, Marshall. Thanks for stopping by the booth.
Good to see you again.
Take care.